Howdy everyone, Pocho here with an Age of Magic video, and in today's video we're going to do an overview of everything that's come out in the patch, all the major things. I'll give you my opinion on these things. There's obviously a mixed reaction from the community because of certain undisclosed changes. However, it is what it is. I don't think Play could have ever released a patch where everyone's just been super happy with it. But we'll go over everything. I'll give you my opinions. Just remember, this is my opinion. Yours is going to possibly be different, most likely. But it is what it is. I'm here to just bring you the news. So let's get into it. So the first thing introduced is the calendar packages. And to be honest, I'm surprised it's taken Playcott this long to introduce something like this. Every gotcha game has something similar to this, and they normally come with great value. However, do not take my word for it. You need to research these packages yourself. I have seen people show me photos where these packages aren't worth it. The prices change depending on the country you live in. For me, they are worth it, but I will go over, I'll explain each one and whether you should buy it or not if you're going to spend money. So the gold one, to me, is absolutely worth it. You're getting double the gold of what you would purchase within the store. The only difference is you get these over 7 days. You get this gold over 7 days. You're not getting it in one hit. So if you're happy to wait, which I don't see why you wouldn't be, this is definitely worth it. Again, double check the prices in your store. The energy, absolutely worth it. I believe, what is it, 50 gold per energy? If you add that up, that's a lot of gold for $8 that you're getting. A lot of energy there as well. And it's probably best you're getting it delayed over the few days because you aren't going to spend it all in one day. You'd probably waste it. So having it hit you bit by bit is probably better for you. The veteran recompense, whatever that word is, recompense, sure. Now this one is a bit more pricey. You're at $15 here. I do believe this one is worth it in terms of the amount of hero shards you can potentially get, the energy, the VOT, and the gold. This has pretty decent value, but there is a bit of RNG to it. You could open your 4 indigo chests and get absolute nothing, but you could also open it and get some pretty decent pulls. So this one's a bit of a gamble. The silver token vault, I'm on the fence with this one personally. I am going to purchase this one just because I want to start getting my heroes pumping up. This is completely up to you, whether you want it or not. I know people are very dissatisfied with the randomness of arcane coins. So yeah, again, this is completely up to you. It's $8. You could go buy a small meal or lunch or something if you wanted to. The silver deposit, no. I've never ever been happy with the silver packages within the game. The only thing I can say positive about the silver deposit is that at least the silver you're getting from here isn't RNG based like it is from the market. You're getting set amounts each day. You're not getting between 200 and 600k on day 2. You're getting a set amount. So if you are someone out there that is buying silver, by all means buy this one over the RNG chest. But overall, I do not recommend the silver deposit. The raid token vault, I don't recommend this one. Sure, it's a lot of currency. You could probably buy a few things, but at this point, raid's fairly easy. I don't see anyone struggling with raid. Even as a new player, raid currency should be something that, is casually stacking up. You're obviously spending it to upgrade your account, but is it worth spending $10 on? To me, personally, not. But again, up to you. Clan, token, vault, same deal. Unless you were super, super desperate for this currency, it's a currency you're getting every day. You do your daily missions, you contribute to your clan, you're going to get tokens. I don't see it as a necessity. I don't recommend this one. But again, up to you, do what you want. The only ones I absolutely recommend are the gold and the energy, the veteran and the silver. Up to you, do what you want with those, and then the bottom 3. Now, the only thing I could suggest to Playcott if they're watching with this is this store is an opportunity for you to add deals on various things within the game. It doesn't necessarily always need to be this. You could add arcane coins in here. You could add specific hero shards. You could add a bunch of things. This store or these packages should be seen as more of a sale aspect to the game. And I think Playcott should really take advantage over that instead of having it set. So that's the first change to the game. The next change comes in the form of the Magic Pass, and we all know when we hear a change has come to the Magic Pass, it's most likely not going to be good news, and that's kind of the case for this one as well. From what I can see, the Elite and the Premium Pass remain the same price. However, the Premium Pass, however, has doubled in cost. So for me personally, it has doubled in cost, and obviously people are not happy. Now, people aren't happy because of the price increase, but I feel like the majority of anger is coming from the lack of communication behind this. Why is lack of communication bad? Because if you don't communicate a change like this and you just release it, it makes it feel like you're trying to get this out there without anyone noticing. And of course people are going to notice. It just makes it feel like you're doing something you know is not right and hoping it gets swept under the rug, which isn't the case. People will start constructing arguments, they will start battling, they will start fighting. It's a mess. I'm not saying communicating the change would have made people accept the change, but it would have controlled the anger a lot more. And it doesn't seem as in the dark as it does now. Don't just drop changes into the game without telling people. That's the whole point of patch notes. That's why every game releases patch notes, so the community knows what is going to happen and the reason behind the changes. It's not good practice to just drop things out of the blue, because it is rarely ever taken well. Now, why is there a price change to the Magic Pass? Now, I'm not saying the price change is right or wrong. I'm explaining to you why the changes come. Please remember those words. Now, in the past, they have added magic or arcane coins, and if I scroll to the very end, they've also added silver token. Whoa, that is a long scroll. They've added silver tokens. Now, on Playcot's side, that justifies the increase in price. I'm not here to say yes, it's right or wrong. Obviously, if you add more things, you increase the price, but then that goes against the past where they've taken things away, haven't lowered the price. You can't have one without the other. The past technically has more value with what's inside it now. However, it goes against the whole thing where people are against RNG. You're essentially paying more for items that give you chances on other items that are RNG based, and that's another reason why people aren't happy. So whether or not you're for the change or against it is I'm not saying your opinion isn't important. I'm just saying I'm just the messenger. I'm just stating what has changed in the game and the reasoning behind it, or what I believe the reasoning is. Do with it what you will. That information is now yours. Be angry, be happy, be sad. It is what it is. The next change comes in the form of content. We've got new content within the game. We've got the Legendary and Dark campaign. 3 Acts to the Light campaign, 2 Acts to the Dark campaign, and there is an aspect of fun to it. I'm not going to lie. It is quite challenging to try and get through this, mainly because the champions you are versing are on steroids. You've got champions with arcane stars now that you're going to have to try and beat, and a lot of the nodes are restricted to brotherhoods and factions, limiting your choices. You can't use your A-team through everything anymore. You have to use the heroes the game lets you use. Now, this is going to give more value to useless heroes, because it's the only way you're going to progress in the game. Now, is the content release good or bad? It's good in the sense that they needed to add more to the campaign. Yes, it's good in the fact that it's challenging. A lot of people are going to take a while to get through this. It's not something a lot of people are going to be able to clear on the first day. Some people will be able to. The majority of players will not be able to. The bad side of the content is it's not the content we want. We want a game mode that's more in depth, more challenging, that we can earn better rewards against. I know we're earning rewards here, but it's just not the same. We want a new TOH, we want a new raid, we want a brand new game mode, something different, something that brings our attention. I know this is new content. I'm not dismissing the effort it would have gone to make this. However, its use is only once. You clear it, and you've cleared it for good. You just press auto the next time. I know that is kind of what like raid is. You can just press auto, but there's still an aspect to it that's challenging. If this effort was put into a new raid or a new TOH or, like I said, a new game mode, I feel like that would have captivated the community a lot more than the campaign. So the final change comes to your daily missions. There's a new daily mission added where you have to complete a node within the legendary campaign. I think it's one node. I can't double check because I've cleared it accidentally. Can't show you it. But clear a node in the legendary campaign and you get some armory tokens, I believe it is. And there's the finish all quests. If you finish all quests, you're going to get your silver token again, and you're going to get 500 arcane coins. So they did bring that back. It was removed for a while after the promotion, which was giving us arcane 4 coin tokens, but they've taken that out and just put regular arcane coins in there, which is okay. Obviously, we'd prefer the 4, but we thought it was gone for good. We thought it was only a promotional thing that they weren't going to bring back. They have brought it back. It's just a little bit worse than it was originally. Just complete your missions each day, guys. It doesn't take that long. Get your free arcane coins, and hopefully you can get something good out of your chest. Anything helps, I guess. But those are the changes in the patch. Like I said, there's mixed reviews on everything that has come. Some people are happy on some things. Some people are disappointed in others. It's the way of the game. Like I said, I don't think there's been ever one patch where everyone's been super happy with everything. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. I will answer it to the best of my ability. And wherever you're on the world, until next time, please take care of yourself.